Rebekah, how would you assess today's performance?
The team?
As a team.
Yeah, I would say pretty good. I think Danny hit the nail on the head that, or more so Kelly, like, I feel like our standard is so high that if we're all not hitting crazy numbers, blocking crazy numbers, passing crazy numbers, we can tend to get really frustrated with ourselves. But even like our bad day is still really good. And so I would say in conclusive, like, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Have you ever played against 7 players at once before?
No, yeah, what was that about?
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
After we won the point, in the huddle, there was still time to count 7 people. I saw 7 heads, so.
I just remember the crowd being like, what's going on? And I'm like, what is happening? I look over and a girl runs off the court. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, even in college, that stuff still happens.
Yes. Yeah.
Has that happened to you in club or high
No.
school? No.
But you would think that's where that would happen.
Yeah.
What does it say that you still won the point and they had 7 people on the court at one time?
Yeah, what? Wait, sorry, what was the question?
You won the point.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we found space. With it being a tight space. We did it.
Rebekah, you said that even when you're playing bad, you can still win matches. What is playing bad for you all? I mean, you hit 357 for the match. What do you consider playing bad?
I don't know how to explain it. Like, you said in our practices, right? We're just really freaking good. I'm gonna say it. We're really freaking good. We have pushed ourselves since January. Like, December 21st is planted in all of our heads. It has always been that. John used to, and then Danny, like, they're always thinking about, okay, every match is a national championship. And so when we go at practices, we go at 6s, like, it feels like a freaking Saturday night match when we play 6s. Like, we are cheering on the ground, like, tears are being shed. Yeah. And it can be really frustrating when you push yourself so hard all week and it doesn't show for an hour and a half. Yeah, it can be really frustrating as a competitor. But personally, like, as a senior, like, I couldn't be more proud because, like, complacency is, like, my biggest fear moving forward. Just because teams will start to take off, others will decline, and I don't have that worry with this team. Like, I know when Monday comes, like, oh, yeah, here we go. Like, it's going to be a long one. But every time in 6s, we're going after it. Like, if balls are dropping, people are at each other's necks. And, yeah, I just feel like our bad is still really good.
Rebekah, we've talked about the depth you guys have at certain positions, especially at middle blocker. And, I mean, to have the luxury of bringing a freshman on the court cold and have her immediately get 4 kills in Manaya, I mean, just how big is that? Because, I mean, there's not many teams that can do something like that.
Correct, yeah. I think that's a big shout out to the coaches, Jalen, Byron, Kelly, Danny, all of them, and John as well, as like in recruiting them. They brought in the talent. And then just a shout out to us girls for pushing each other. I feel like Canon as well, they have grown so much as blockers. It's been so fun to watch, frustrating to play against, but very, very cool to watch them grow at such a quick rate. But a lot of it's just a shout out to the program. The coaches bringing her in.
T, your role changed really quickly tonight. Just how did you adjust from your normal role to playing front row tonight?
I really think it was just, like, leaning on my teammates, and I think learning that, like, you know, like, I can go in there and I can be put in this position and be okay, and, like, I can't, like Becca said, like, working really hard throughout the week and going through practices and cutthroat 6s and whatever, and, like, coming in and wanting to show that and help the team in any way that you can is, like, I think the ultimate goal. And I think when you shy away from that and start thinking more about yourself and your stats, no, I gotta be perfect, and I gotta be this big game changer, and it's like, game changing looks different for everyone and looks different for every role. And, like, I needed to come in here and, you know, Taylor, like, is a force at the net, and come in there and, like, not try to be anything that I'm not, and try to just, like, help the team as best as I can. And, like, my team is giving me so much confidence, and with Jalen, and, you know, that it can be scary. And I think that my team really handled me and, like, really lifted me up when I needed it to.
You teamed up with Manaya for a block there. What's it like getting to play next to your fellow friends?
I just think that the Nebraska standard here is that no matter how old you are, you're expected to play at this level. And, like, I mean, when I came in here, 4 kills, and just went out and just, like, showed who she was. And I think that goes back to our gym. Like, as Becca said, like, we have a cutthroat gym. Like, we go in there and we're ready to just, like, rip each other's heads off and then, like, go to training table afterwards and get punched, right? And it's just, like, it's that environment of like, no matter who's out on the court, like we have trust in you to do your job and to do it well. And again, like even when it doesn't feel like we're doing it well, like it's still really good. And so I think like I'm really proud of her and Kenna, like to come in here and just like we make each other better. I'm same with Sky, Taylor, and Harper. Like we just go after each other, and it's like in such a loving way to make each other better.
T, how have you grown as an attacker as you've been here and kind of adjusted to the size and the speed?
I think something that, you know, maybe Becca can attest to this, that when you're in club in high school, like your size and your athletic ability is like, you don't really need it. You don't need a ton of skill, but you can really rely on that more than work ethic and fundamentals. And I think that here, everyone's big, everyone can hit the ball hard, everyone can jump high, everyone can do everything that you can. And so it's like learning to just play a different game. I mean, out of system ball, I would have never tried to go high hands ever in club. And even if I missed it, and it's just like going for it. And like, if you're timid and you're just not going to go for it, like that's not going to get you anywhere, especially in the Big Ten, especially in college volleyball, when it's like these girls and all these highlights and all of them are just taking risky swings and they're going after it. I mean, Becca takes risky swings every day, and yes, maybe not all of them fall, but like she's working to be consistent in those swings.
What does the pink out mean to you guys in getting to honor cancer survivors?
I just think it's really amazing to be able to play and know that it's bigger than yourself, and that, you know, I think something that I've really been leaning on is that in Ecclesiastes it says like all of this is meaningless. As much as we come in here and we work our butts off every week and we come and we sacrifice time and social life, that we can come in here and play and it's for like a bigger cause than us. I mean, as much as hitting a ball on the court is so important to us, like it's not the end of the world. Like it's just how you look at it. And I mean, I've lost my grandma to leukemia, and like that's really hard, but it's like it's so fulfilling knowing that I'm more than just a volleyball player, and that like I'm playing for more. I'm playing for people that, you know, all the cancer survivors out there and everyone who's battling things that are bigger than just our sport.
Wow, well said. Yeah, I feel like one thing that really resonated with me was when Bergen, right before our second set, like, she hit the nail on the head. I felt like we could have played better in those first two. And she goes, guys, we have cancer survivors in the crowd. Let's give them a show. And I'm like, that is the freaking truth.
Yeah.
What did it mean to you guys to see Ryan share that
Oh
moment?
my God.
Girls were crying, I'll tell you that. I was consoling
Oh
some
my
people on the end line.
gosh.
It was very cool. I think a lot of what Teraya just said, like, it's bigger than sport. Yeah, it's, you know, it's really fun. It's a nice escape. It creates opportunity. But at the end of the day, it brings people together. And so
For sure.
it was really cool. And I honestly can't imagine. I'm so grateful my mom has been healthy all of her years. And so
Amen to that.
just a shout out to Ryan and just her family. I can't imagine how hard that would have been. But it was really cool just to see her standing there. And she looked amazing. Kim, she looked amazing.
Crazy thing is that you would have just never known
Yeah.
that she was a cancer survivor. That you, like, a lot of those girls, like, you even look at them and you're like, you wouldn't even know. And it's like, because they don't let that define them. And like I even with Ryan, like getting to watch her like hug her mom, and you know, she's a hero to all of us. So it was really cool to see that.
Final questions?
Becca, there was an instance, I think in the second set, where you got stuffed, ball came back, and then Bergen within a second or two went straight back to you. What does it mean to have the trust to get another chance that quickly and Justin Bergen?
It means everything. Kind of what I was speaking to earlier, like just being really hard on yourself when it doesn't click right away. And just for her to feed you again, it really like snips that conversation down in your head like over. It's like, there is no time for that. Like there's no pity party. I need you to get up and I need you to kill this ball. And so, you know, she doesn't say that. But to me, it's like when you reinforce an attacker like that, it builds so much confidence and trust that, okay, yeah, you didn't get it the first time, but I need you up again. Like you're not done just because it didn't work. So I loved it.
Yeah.
Hey Rebekah, you've been around this program a lot as a kid, now here for 4 years. You guys are starting to set or pass records in terms of number of sweeps and matches, and also number of consecutive sets.
Mhm.
Obviously the end goal is the national championships.
That's right.
But what does it mean to be able to see your name among the legendary teams as you start to set these records or pass them?
It means a lot.
Yeah.
We be pushing ourselves, sorry.
No, like I think something that is so amazing of what you just said is that I don't think really any of us knew that we're just so locked in on the fact that like, yes, we're gonna do amazing things, but we have an end goal. And I think the best thing that like our captains have really pushed us is that like we take it day by day. We go through and we work as hard as we possibly can. We do it for each other. Like and Danny says it, like, we're not going for names on the wall, we're going for a banner. And it's like, especially like, I mean, as a freshman, you come in and I'm just like, oh, I'm so happy to play and la la la, like, it's just so fun. But it's like, no, like, we come in here and we work our butts off no matter how old you are. And so I think, like, Becca's a true testament to that, because, like, she comes in and she works her butt off every single day. And it's like, she pours into her teammates, she pours into the coaches, she pours into, like, even herself, of when she needs someone to lift her up, like, she's there for herself. And, like, she just, you know, I couldn't imagine having her off, like, not on our team.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
Thank you for the answer.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll answer for her.
All right, thank you all.